Hi, everyone. This is Michael Goldberg. Hope everyone had a great week and is ready for the weekend. So, today I want to share a really feel good story. I was talking with a friend of mine's husband this morning, and she was telling me that her husband had just been rehired at a very famous localized specialized market here. Has about 5 locations, 6 locations in the Metroplex. And it was so inspiring I wanted to share it with you. So basically, this market gets extremely busy during lunch and dinner, and because of the rush, the guy accidentally used his hands instead of having gloves. So I get it; that's not yucky. It's kind of really yucky to pick up something, and he got caught by his manager, and eventually he was let go. And the interesting thing is, he really, really wanted to get rehired with this organization because it is considered one of the better markets to work for and companies to work for in the Dallas area, Fort Worth area. So he would go and he'd apply at the other locations, and his former manager, we'll just call him the jerk, would drive to other locations and tell those GMs who were considering hiring him not to make him an offer. He was not to be hired by the company. But when they had let him go initially, HR and the manager had said, he's rehireable, just not at this store. But yet this guy went around telling every GM that he spoke with, don't hire this person. My friend's husband was, understood what he had done was a mistake, never went to HR, didn't file a complaint. But for the HR folks in the room, and hopefully the executives that get this, that are watching this, this manager, the jerk, really set up the company with great risk for harassment or discrimination suit based on race. So with one remaining store, here's the good part. With one remaining store, he applied for a job. It's about 45 minutes where he lives, so he's got a 90-minute drive of windshield time, right? He landed the job. So back to the jerk manager. On the day that my friend's husband was to start, and with him in the store, ready to start, he didn't start work for at least 90 minutes because the jerk had driven to the store to tell the new manager, don't hire him. He's not hireable. Here's the good part, really good part. New boss looks him straight in the eyes and says, this is my store. This is not your store. You're not going to tell me who to hire, who not to hire. And he may not be rehireable to you, but I want to give him a second chance at success. Kudos to that guy. Not going to name his name. The jerk tries to show him copies of the documentation. What does the GM do? Basically tears it right in front of his face and says, you need to leave. He left. My friend's husband started. The GM has been asking him for advice to show employees how to cut the food and prepare the food. And while he's on probation, and he'll be watching him with close eyes for the first 60 days, this guy's giving him a second chance. How awesome is that? So someone commented on a video from a couple of days ago, an operations director, and she said, hey, and I'm just going to quote here, so pardon my reading here. Please post a video on HR's role to retain good employees as well. Well, to all the executives and to the managers watching this video and to the director of operations who commented, it is not HR's responsibility to retain good employees. HR can come up with the ideas to retain good employees, but it's actually up to the C-suite. It starts at the C-suite, the executive leadership, and the managers to retain good employees, not HR. So this store, so basically, this store GM believed that this person desired to get a second chance. And he gave him the second chance. So kudos to that manager in Plano. And for really believing in someone, and not just because he had a bad mark in his file, but to give him that second chance and be successful. And it's just such a great story. I wanted to share that with you. And really, when you look at the moral of the story, is everyone deserves a second chance. We all make mistakes. We're human. It's supposed to happen that way. And you need to take the attitude of the new boss and say, hey, you know what? You messed up, but it's water under the bridge, and I'm going to give you a fresh start. So, on a very positive note, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Thanks for listening.